show you how to grind honey so efficiently and grow a garden and how to get hundreds just like me. So we all know about this new event that they added with the bee, and they have like new stuff you can get, including cosmetics and this flower seed pack, which I'm gonna buy. So I'm actually gonna show you how to get a lot of honey and very quickly. So obviously I'm just gonna go over this really quickly. You have to be in the game when this happens to get your plants pollinated. I'm sure you guys all know how the event works though, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. So obviously tip number 1 is to AFK the game. That's a given. If you can't AFK the game, then maybe just set an alarm so that you can join when this happens, so that your plants can get pollinated. Now I'm assuming a lot of you guys already know how that works, so we're just gonna skip that for now. Tip number 2 is to get rid of strawberry bushes, blueberry bushes, tomatoes. They're bad. Look, I'm sure you guys have seen you need 10 kg to even get this thing started. Oh wow, look at all these pollinated plants I have. Let me just add them in. Oh wow, 0.32 out of 10. Let me add all of these in. That's 4, that's 5 plants now, 6, 7. I'm not even at 3 out of 10 because what I added was pollinated strawberries. The bees are wasting their pollination on my trash little tiny plants that don't even fill this thing up. My tip is to get rid of this crap. Look at all the pollination wasted on things like strawberries. Honestly, I think the best plant that can get pollinated is coconut. Coconuts usually fill this thing up in one plant because they're over 10 kg, so this will just do the job for me. Unlike raspberries and strawberries. So the tip is to get rid of those plants. So for my third tip, you want to go into your garden and try to fill up your inventory with all of your decently sized pollinated plants. So go ahead and go and harvest all of them that say pollinated. Look, you want pretty much a huge inventory of them. I'm just gonna go around and collect all of the plants that say pollinated that will probably fill this thing up in one singular plant because it's over 10 kg. And only harvest the pollinated plants because I don't want to waste inventory space on any other things. So I just went around in my garden and I think I got pretty much almost all of my pollinated plants. Look at all of that. Now for this tip, you want to clear out your inventory in the front and put all your pollinated plants in here. Then just search up poll or pollinate or whatever. Now the thing about this event is that it takes 3 whole minutes just to get 10. So for example, I don't have time to just sit around all day and add stuff to this every 3 minutes. Every single row you see here is 30 minutes worth of waiting on this thing. So if you count, it's like 30, 60, 90, 120. These are hours worth of time it's gonna take to convert this stuff into honey. So obviously my other tip is to just set up a macro. I set one up yesterday and that's why I have hundreds right now. But you want to fill up your entire inventory and then search like poll or something and then click this one right here, because when one disappears, it'll always have one in this spot. So just get out tiny task or something and make sure to click this, then click E a few times and then have it repeat and you are good to go. I literally did that overnight, which is why I have 600. The most valuable tip is to just AFK this compressor thing. Then I guess my last tip is to just use coconut trees. Those things are the best. Coconuts are usually always 10 kg. And it's so easy to see which ones are pollinated or not. I think I saw somebody saying to do the sprinkler method to get 10 kg worth of plants. You don't need to do that. Just get out your coconut trees and save yourselves the sprinklers. Anyways, those are all my tips on how to get this the most efficiently. I'm probably gonna get thousands of honey by tomorrow. I honestly think that this event is kind of too easy because it only costs 10 to buy stuff. Every row is basically 100 honey. So I have thousands of honey that it's waiting to be converted. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna get every flower, heck. Anyways, make sure to subscribe.